this a pimp, first of all, I'm speaking according to the language of the game. Okay. Before you a pimp, in the words of the incomparable Mel Taylor, before you a pimp, you have to be a man first. All right. So my definition of a man that I've been conveying to my followers, the definition of a man is the truth. So without being a man first, no matter how much money he's collected, no matter how much materialistic things he's presiding over, he is not a pimp if he's not a man.
Right, right.
He has to be a man first. That means that this woman cannot control this particular man by the lust of his flesh. She can't control him by the lust of his eyes. She's not going to be able to manipulate and accumulate off this particular man because of his pussy. I mean, because of her pussy. She's not going to be able to do whatever she want to do whenever she want to do it with this particular man because he is a man. He has principles and characteristics that is more important to him than the pleasures of pussy, the pleasures of head, and the pleasures even from that bread, the green papers with dead hypocrites that come from her pussy. Even money is not powerful enough to make this man minimize or just completely destroy, what he stands for. He's willing to live for it and he's willing to die for it. Mm-hmm. Okay. So this man was not born a pimp. I know many of you have been taught that people are born pimps, but that is a lie. Because just by what I just gave you alone, that totally eradicates everything that's been taught in rap songs, everything that's been taught in these so-called pimp books, even by legendary pimps, but that's not logical. If one of the prerequisites to be a pimp is to be a man first, then that means that no man was born a pimp, for nobody was born a man. You was born a male and you earn the position of a man. The gender is the male and the position is the man. So we have a huge population of males professing to be men, but in reality, we basically it's a famine in the land for a man. Mm-hmm. Touch somebody and say, it's a famine in the land for a man. It's a famine in the land for a woman. Touch your other neighbor and say, it's a famine in the land for a woman. So we have a huge population of people professing, but just a small population of people that's possessing the qualities to even be what they profess to be. Mm-hmm. Now, hold on. Yeah, he said a famine, right? He's a man. Mm-hmm. He's the truth. All right. No male is born out of the womb of his mother as a pimp because you don't come out your mother's pussy as a man. So the next time somebody tell you that, man, I was born like this, or I was born to be a pimp, you say, was you born a man? Did you come out your mother's pussy? I understand that, we like to talk fly and we like to give a woman an all-you-can-hear buffet of some good game and make a woman smile and, you know what I mean? And, oh, my God, you was born this way. And you want to get her mind wet and her pussy wet. But if we talking to the vernacular of realism, reality is I didn't come out of Marita Mayberry's pussy as a man. Therefore, I was not born a pimp. That was something that I evolved into. That's something that because of the characteristics that I possessed already, my individuality, the person that I am, my identity, once the game was presented, immediately I conformed. Immediately I was able to perform because I already had things within my nature, I already had things about my character that made me good for the game. But I wasn't born to be in the game. Do you understand? And if you don't understand, by all means, if O'Shea open up the phone lines and you're able to ask questions, I give clarity and show charity at the same time. Okay. But now we passed that. Mm-hmm. He's the truth. So when they ask you, what is a pimp? A man? What's a man? The truth. So everybody gonna tell you, pimp mean put it in my pocket. It mean woo woo woo. They're gonna tell you all of this shit to make you smile and laugh. I'm not trying to, tickle your fantasy and tickle your fancy. I'm giving you some substance. I'm giving you intelligence. I'm giving you something that them ignorant individuals that profess to be what I am can't give you. So a pimp is a man. A man is the truth. If he's not the truth, he's not a man. And if he's not a man, then he's not a pimp. Simplicity. Now, when it comes to the pimping, as we know, a PIMP can be a PIMP without a HOE because he's a man without a woman. Because a woman does not define a man. She can only agree to what a man wants to do as a man. All right. So, she doesn't define me. So I am me without this woman. So a pimp could be a pimp without a hoe, but a pimp can't do no pimping without a hoe doing some hoeing. So without a preacher got the ministry of preaching without a congregation, but he cannot do any preaching without members being within the congregation. So in all simplicity, the HOE gives the ING to his PIMP. Without a HOE, the ING on his PIMP don't exist. He just another nigga talking shit. A pimp can't do no pimping without a hoe doing some hoeing. So, you know what I mean? We didn't simplify it. You know what I mean? Of course, I can go on and on and on and on. But to put it all in simplicity, when they ask you what a pimp is, tell them a man. What is a man? The truth. So in all simplicity, the pimping is the truth. What man do you know, woman, that come in telling you that you're not going to be the only woman? Now, when you go to this particular man that met you at the grocery store, you might even met that nigga at church. He going to put on the best Oscar award performance. He going to sit up there and give you the best performance of elegance. He going to get into conversations to try to convey his intelligence because he's trying to mentally fuck you so he can physically fuck you. So by him putting on this Oscar award winning role, that's going to have him give him an opportunity to get in that pussy hole. That's what his endeavor is to be. And that's why a lot of y'all, once you give up the pussy and, and gave up the baptism pool from your mouth and, and allowed that dick to, beat you in your eye and your ears and shit like that, you be like, damn, he was a real good man. He was a good Samaritan. He was the best man I ever met. But once, I gave the pussy up, once I sat up there and let him, put gang graffiti on my ass with the nut, he just changed on me. He was a different person. That's because, no, he revealed to you who he really was after he got what he wanted. See, them squares. The pimpin' don't do that. Okay. The pimpin' not going to tell you that you're going to be the only one. The pimpin' not going to try to tell you that, you're going to be my girlfriend. That's a con artist, baby. The pimping was the truth. The pimping is the truth. And if you decide to fuck with the truth, I'm going to be the truth even in the end. I'm the same yesterday, today, and forevermore when it comes to the game. That's what the truth is. So when a guy says that he's the truth, he's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. Circumstances don't change him. So when a pimp meet a woman, no, you're not going to be the only woman. It's going to be many women. Are you going to have sex with them too? Hell the fuck yeah. You know what I mean? They're my hoes, baby. I love them just the same way that I love you. Am I going to get arrested? Hell motherfucking yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're going to catch some solicitations, prostitutions, and everything. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to be putting you in different locations. I'm going to give you some good game, but at the same time, this game is impeccable. But because these motherfucking pigs is fags, it's inevitable that they're going to sit up there and arrest your motherfucking ass the moment that I sit up there and put you down in certain particular areas. So yeah, fucking with me going to get you arrested. Yeah, but don't get it fucked up. Man, you're going to make a lot of felony money, off these misdemeanor charges and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, instead of you sitting over there becoming a dope girl and doing all this extracurricular activity ass shit that you was going to do in the streets, taking felony chances to make misdemeanor money, how about making felony money off of misdemeanor charges, or just go to other countries where it's legal. That's another subject. But at the same particular time, check it out. The pimping, is the truth in totality. Okay. I can call all my students And they will be on one accord telling you that I never told them that I was going to marry them. I never told them that I was going to give them a baby. I never told them that I was going to make them a bottom bitch. I don't play like that. You know, the pimping is the truth. Only time pimping gonna sit up there and tell a lies in somebody's courtroom or in front of an officer's face or something like that. But as far as lie to a woman, she ain't never done nothing that was that important within her existence to get a lie from a pimp saying a sentence out his motherfucking mouth. The bitch just ain't that motherfucking important. The truth is above her. You
Okay.
know, and one thing that the pimping does and everything is remain the same in all circumstances.